Don't do that. That's not funny. If you say his name 3 times, he shows up. Don't do that.
I mean, what's happened so far, right? Christian's contract expired at 1 o'clock. At 1:01, he signed an AEW contract. Big Show's contract expired at 12. At 12 and 30 seconds, he signed an AEW contract. If you were older than a certain age and were on WWE TV within like 6 months, that contract is already written. They just have to wait to slip it to you.
But why would you? Why would you do that though? Christian's I think Christian's a good sign. We'll get to him and Christian. We'll get to him because they're in a second, I guess. Big Show. If he is he going to wrestle? Is he going to be an attraction wrestler every now and then, or is he just doing commentary? If he's doing commentary and they're shelling out huge money for him, you might as well just light it on fire. And it's no over disrespect to Big Show. He needs to get that paper. I'm talking about from the office side. You know what I mean? Because if he's not wrestling, you know what I mean? Like, how do you get that return on investment?
He doesn't care. See, I'm saying this for you, Damon, for when you get that 7-figure contract and work like once every 6 months, you want that. If he's going to pay it, you take that money.
I'm not talking about Big Show. I'm not talking about Big Show. I'm not talking about Paul White. I totally understand his motivations and exactly what he's doing.
Because Paul White is getting that contract just to do commentary on an internet show. That show is only on YouTube.
That's my point. I'm talking about Tony Khan here when we're talking about his money again. Like
Daddy's money.
Daddy's money. If he's shelling out all that cheese, like at some point you're gonna get caught up. You're gonna have to make a profit at some point. Is Big Show is Paul White worth of course I don't know what his contract is, but I'm sure he didn't sign for chump change.
Yeah, he didn't sign for
only doing commentary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's only doing commentary. Now if he's wrestling every now and then, that's totally different. You can get more out of it.
I know they call him Jacksonville Dixie, but I mean there's a bit of a difference between Dixie Carter and Tony Khan because
he's not doing all the boys.
We don't know that.
Allegedly, because I don't know any of that.
I love Dixie Carter. I love Dixie Carter. I loved her.
I've never met her.
I met her a few times. She's a great lady. Wasn't good at the whole running wrestling thing, and I think it became fun for her, like it was a toy. Which I do think that Tony Khan is kind of that way too.
Yeah.
Where it was something for him to play with. This is I dreamt about doing this when I was a kid. I can just buy those wrestlers and do it now. But the thing with Tony Khan is he's closer to a Ted Turner, where the wrestling company does not actually have to make a profit because that money is coming from somewhere else that is making a profit. So as long as the Jacksonville Jaguars is making money, AEW has money. Just like with Ted Turner, as long as the Atlanta Braves were making money and TBS was making money and TNT was making money, WCW can not make anything and they still have money. That's why Eric Bischoff just bought every wrestler that was available over a 3-year period. It wasn't because WCW made that money, is because Time Warner was making money hands over fist and he could spend all he wanted. It was when AOL bought Time Warner and started looking at the books and was like, whoa, this isn't making money while we have it, that WCW went under. So as long as Tony Khan doesn't sell the company or Tony Khan's dad doesn't go, I need you to make this money back for me that I gave you to buy it, they're safe. He can spend on whatever he wants.
That must be nice.
I would never know what that's like, but I do not know what that's like. I mean, if you think about the Khan family, because I do know this part, because this deals with my shoot job, none of their actual sports franchises are that good. They own the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are picking, I believe, number 1 in the draft this in the next month, which I will be at.
They traditionally suck, yeah.
Yeah. And then
you'll be at the draft, cool.
I will be at the draft.
That's right.
I know it'll be in Cleveland.
We need to do a live remote.
I have no problem doing it. So yeah, they're picking second, and then they own a soccer team, European league that isn't very good.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
But as long as there's money coming in from both, which just owning a soccer team makes you money because it's the biggest sport in the world outside the United States.
How do these bad sport? I guess these bad sports teams make money because they're not paying their players.
No,
That's the only thing I
no,
can think of.
you get a cut of the ad revenue for everybody, and you get a cut of the TV contracts. So even if your individual team is not making money, if I own the Jacksonville Jaguars, but people are paying a ton of money to see the Kansas City Chiefs, I get a cut of that.
Oh,
Collective bargaining. It's so I mean, you might want to look into buying a sports team.
you know what? I may look into that. No.
No soccer teams in the U.S. though. They don't make it. They don't even have TV contracts. So you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, NFL team. Oh man, I mean the Cleveland Browns were worth what $3 billion, and they've had their first winning season since 2002.
The Cleveland Browns are worth how much?
$3 billion, and
That
they were
makes
bought for $1 billion. What 7 years ago when they hadn't had a winning season for forever.
That makes my head hurt.
Because they have one of the best TV contracts, and then they sell the most jerseys because their bad draft picks sell a lot of jerseys.
Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. That's a good way. That's another way to make money.
We draft Johnny Manziel. He can't play football, but he sold every jersey that they put out before him.
Sure did. I could. Wow, that's a whole. Yeah, that's another. Yeah.
So as long as you know how to do business, and that's what, as long as they do their others businesses do well, AEW doesn't have to make a profit. They just have to make TNT happy. And that's it.